Europa League football is back tonight. Manchester United versus FC Twente. We thought we would recap Manchester United's highs and lows in the competition. Sir, give me your high. What was the high for Manchester United, the Europa League?
It's got to be the 2017 final under Jose Mourinho. We were high-flying 2-1 win against Ajax. That was the future coming true. And it was fun. It was also obviously the biggest cup. It's probably the biggest cup we've won since Fergie retired. That or the FA Cup, depends on who you ask. But I enjoyed it. The United, it felt like the feels were coming back. And it felt like we were onto something, not like it was a false dawn, which it ended up being, sir. What about you? What was your favorite Europa League memories? Got to be Gdansk, right? Villarreal.
No, it's we're talking Stockholm. Look, Mata. Look, Herrera. I mean, great players.
Fellaini,
Romero,
Carrick.
Fellaini in the back. Carrick having fun.
Valencia.
Even Paul Pogba, enjoying himself. Zlatan on the crutches. Some key players. Rojo as well out.
Luke Shaw still injured. Still injured.
Due to injury. Mkhitaryan, our midfield Armenian. So just good memories. And then Jose Mourinho, looking what it meant to him. I mean, it's a time at this club, great chant from Mourinho being the manager. I felt like he was in tears, given the post-game presser as well, what it meant to him. It also meant we got Champions League the next year. It was also watching that game and winning that trophy where you and me decided to start this podcast. We thought Mourinho and United were going to go on this amazing run after signing Pogba, getting Zlatan in, and winning this cup. We thought we were ready to go to compete for the league. Boy, were we wrong. But that was the moment we decided to come back. And then bringing it back to that point, I do think this is the biggest trophy United has won since Sir Alex. I also think it's fitting that Mourinho was the one to do it and to lift the trophy.
And it was the saddest thing about it was a false dawn. There was a lot of dogs in that team, like you just went through. I mean, shit, Rooney was still in it. Zlatan, even on the bench, he had an impact. Bailly, Rojo, Herrera, Mata. It was just, there was a team that, if they had joined a little bit earlier, maybe Mourinho joined a little bit earlier, things could have gone differently.
Sanchez broke it. Like the signing of Alexis Sanchez too, but was like that part.
No, that was the beginning of the end. That was like when Ed Woodward really started getting influence and be like, let's get rid of this hardworking Armenian guy who everybody likes and has got a great song for this fucking prima donna from Arsenal. And then I think that was like, we've dipped since 2009. We've dipped even harder since 2013. But there was probably an even more pronounced dip between Jose's last piece of silverware with United, the Ole years, and then, I'm not saying we're back, but we have won a couple pieces of silverware. We're nowhere near it, sir. What's the lowest memory?
Well, let's hear what Mourinho has to say after winning the cup.
Congratulations, Jose. Tremendous scenes on the pitch. We could see how important this was to you, to everybody connected with the club.
Yeah, it's the end of a very difficult season, but I think a very, very good season. We prefer this way, then finish fourth, then finish third, then finish second. We prefer this way. We got the objective of go back to Champions League, but winning a title, an important title, a title that closes the lot. The club is now a club with every title in world football, and we are very happy because we fought hard for this since the beginning. We had this in our minds. We always thought that we could win the Europa League. And we are obviously very happy, especially because the way we play the final.
I mean, just bring him back. Just bring back Jose Mourinho. That's what we need right now.
You're hilarious because literally any manager will say whatever they need to say. I thought the league. I thought the league mattered more.
Winning a cup like that competition
was great.
It's great.
Let's talk about
that was huge. But you're right. Let's talk about the low.
Is there consensus on the low? I think it's ask.
I think we get
your boy
penalty number 11 for Manchester United here. Let's go.
First time.
It's down to De Gea. If he scores,
he just bent over.
Look at a lot of confidence. As much confidence as that beard.
The funny thing about these penalties, like I knew he was going to miss it.
Yeah, we all did, bro. Come on. You didn't
I knew
one save.
If he had crypto.
We start all over again. What a moment.
This keeper finish, the run-up, not confident here. De Gea, that posture.
And it's been saved. Rooney with that.
Yellow Submarine, and guess who was the manager of the Yellow Submarine?
I know. Unai Emery, bro. I've been talking about Unai Emery for a long time.
Yep, De Gea
Well, I
letting
didn't
us
watch it
down.
again.
It's
Yeah,
like
it's okay.
brutal, absolutely brutal. And then Ole famously
you go.
wearing the leprechaun suit, looking like he's
like he lost.
he's like Frodo didn't throw the ring in Mount Doom. So like,
That must be gutting for you. Can you sum up what's happening in the dressing room right now?
It's quiet, of course. It's disappointed. Dressing room. It's just that's football for you. Sometimes it's decided on one kick, and that's the difference between winning and losing sometimes. And got to learn from that one. Got to not savor this feeling, but taste this feeling and make sure you don't get it again.
Everybody wants Ole back.
yeah,
That's the funniest thing about football is like people want Ole back.
no, not at all. But like, here's the real rub of this: is like this interview, this 1,000-yard stare. He was done as manager of Manchester United, and everybody knew it. Like, this is it. It's like
It took 6 months to flush out.
no,
actually.
but it was pretty fast. But like, it's almost like he's trying to coach this team of all-stars, takes them to the Europa League final against Villarreal, the easiest team you could pick out of a hat, and he played scared in extra time and lost. And
They scared the whole game.
just like England against Italy, in the European Cup final. It's like you play scared, play for penalties, you're the better team, and you usually get, like, the footballing gods are cool for a reason, and they got us brutal, sir. Let's hope that there are some highs on the way for Manchester United in the Europa League. What is your prediction for Manchester United in the Europa League? What do you say?
I'm sticking with my early season prediction, sir. I think we miss out on Champions League football via the league with our 6th place finish, but I think we win the Europa League, that is, and take home European glory and finish in the Champions League that route.
That'd be a way to go. I mean, I do not think that we'll get that far. Probably just, enough where it's annoying to play the games and
Yeah,
then
perfect.
disappoint. Like some Spanish team will just
Definitely
do us dirty in
Spanish
like the semifinals or the quarterfinals. That sounds about right.
Like Real Betis will just like clean our clocks.
Yeah, it's really the Spanish teams we struggle against. But look, those are the Europa League highlights from the American Red Devils. Let's hope we beat Twente tonight. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Let us know what you think the highlights and lowlights from Europa League for Manchester United are.